It's a girl! Squirrel Love. Unbelievably, that time goes so fast, it really does. Missing Thursday, Farmer Steve. 40 do Og Steve, like Dumb and Dumber. Keep up your amazing work. Thank you, dude. I think we heard an animal, but we are hunting coyote. So I'm going to ignore that for now. We'll just go walking. We won't go running. We're coming up to that time in the evening when... Oh, no, it's early afternoon. It's fine. I don't have a scent for coyote. The problem with scents and lures are you have to be quite a high level to get them. So I can't mask myself with a scent that stops coyote smelling me. Look at that view, oh my god. No, I'm not doing the 270 yet. Because I want to get the pistol up. I'm not going to do that mission for now. I'm focusing on the pistol. Yeah, see, the moose is smelling me. There's nothing I can do. We're moving with the wind. It's a terrible spawn here when the wind is blowing south. Now there is some... if you see these like blades of grass, go and grab them. Because they'll give you a spot on your map. Like this here. Rest zone discovered. Resting between 1 and 5:30 AM. So that will now stay on your map. So anytime you're on your map and you're thinking, oh, what can I go and hunt? You can zoom around and just look for any resting spots you've discovered. Like that. And go, oh, black bear between 3 and 7. Well, it's coming up for 3 o'clock. I'll jump over here and start going hunting. And you know they're going to be around here. It doesn't make sense that a moose would run from a squirrel. It does when that squirrel has a 7mm gun in his hand. I think the moose should definitely run. Terrain around here is very difficult. I'm going to go over to here, then we can track this way. Yeah, Ruben, you need permission to post links, mate. Otherwise, you get those like bots that come in, or people just posting like really obnoxious stuff. So, as a streamer, you basically have to just stop links being posted. You know, unless you know the mods need to control the permissions on that. That's why it got nuked by the bot. Not that interested in female moose, to be honest. Unfortunately, we can't take that down with the pistol. So we'll just ignore it for now. Yeah, as a sub after 3 months, after 3 months, Nutslammer will permit you to post link. Because the thinking behind that is that if you're a sub and you've been sub for 3 months, by then it's almost certain that you will know what this community is about and you will know what the chat rules are about. So you're not going to post anything inappropriate or break any chat rules, hence why Nut Slammer then allows you to post. You're off to Toronto this March. Nice. That can smell me. Just when you ask permission from a mod to post a link, Ruben, just say, can I have permission to post a link? It's whatever. Just say what it is. Because otherwise, they have nothing to go off unless you tell them what it's about. Would showing a picture of your crumpet with jam be wrong? Why would it be wrong? It's just food. So if we're hunting coyote, they love to be in and around bushes and trees and that kind of thing. It's not going to be out in the open here. Probably need to get on that side.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
But we'll keep going to the waypoint and then track that way. The sounds of this are awesome. Some of the large animals are quite eerie. Yep. Although the audio can be a bit wrong, I've noticed. Like, when something's walking towards you, and you turn your head like that to hear it, it doesn't give you positional audio terribly well. Like, it gives you a decent amount. But I often find myself kind of going like this, going, where is it? Trying to track its position. And it only ever gives you like a vaguely over here kind of thing. Particularly if you're behind a bush like this and you can't see it, and you can just hear this noise coming at you, and you're trying to work out, is it coming down this side of the bush? Or is it coming down this side of the bush? And you just can't work it out very well. There's other games like the positional audio is a lot better. Is it a day to update your donation chat color? Luke, you do it yourself. You go to squirrel.tv. Click on my account, sign in, and then you can just change your chat color in the settings. And you can flip it from sub-white to donation color. Okay, so now we'll start tracking this way. Let's see. I'm guessing they're going to be around here somewhere. We'll come up through the trees this way. Not Summer has 209 followers. What can you say? Good morning, Dragon Trucker. European bison. Oh man. I mean, if you came face to face with a bison, unless you had a very big gun, you would run. They are huge. I mean, any animal that weighs hundreds of kilos, I'm just going to go the other way. You're not going to argue with that. It's like 5 or 6 rugby people running at you at once. You just got an ad which means your sub went out, Fletchy boy. Oh well. At least you can live with the fact that the ad supports me. Like, I probably got paid about 2 pennies from that. Or whatever that equates to on Twitch. The beautiful thing about YouTube and Twitch and stuff, like, you get paid from adverts, but you don't get any detail. All you get is, at the end of the month, they say, and this is what you earned from advertising. That's literally all they say to you. This is what you earned. Not like, you had this many impressions, we served these kinds of ads, these ads pay this much kind of money. Like, there's just no detail. It's just, this is what we're giving you. Can I ask more information? No. But how many ads? No. This is what we're giving you. Be thankful. That's literally how it is. So I can't really tell you how much that ad just got placed for. I can't tell you how much Twitch got for it. I don't know how much I got for it. I just know that I get something. YouTuber's life, eh? It might be 2p. It might be 4p. It's hard to tell. What was that? A bird. I really wish you could shoot the birds properly in this. Oh, I'm sorry. I can't walk over a rock. I need to get a coyote warning call and then I can start luring it in. Finally, some tracks. Probably moose. Nope. Yeah. Oh, white-tailed deer. The purpose of Twitch is to earn money from subs and donations. I wouldn't say that's the purpose, but certainly subs are the primary method of getting sustainable income, because the sub is a monthly thing. Donations fluctuate hugely. Subs is a lot more reliable, and you know, definitely the way to do it. But advertising is still a thing, and you know, Twitch had a thing all through December where they were trying to get content creators to run ads. They were saying, if you run ads, if you run, what's the deal now? If you run something like a 1 minute ad every hour, 3 times in a session or something, we'll pay you a 50% bonus on your ad revenue. Now, considering the ad revenue is so small, I just looked at it and was like, I'm not going to do that. It's not worth it. It's not worth inconveniencing everybody for that. So I just ignore it. Like, I've never run ads. I think I had a thing about 3 years ago where I started running a few ads when I took a break. To me, that's the only time that you run ads, yeah? I'm going to go and take a break for 10 minutes. I'll just run a couple of minutes of ads. That makes sense. But running ads when you're gaming? No. And Twitch forces one on you when you join the channel. Like, they run an ad. If you're not a sub, they run an ad. However, it's still an option for me to stop that. Like, I can make subs watch ads as well, which I don't, but I could. It's an option. It's just not worth it, though. Like, it's better having it as a sub benefit. Like, we all know that nobody likes ads, but ads is a necessary evil. The problem with ads is you've got to get an awful lot of them before it starts paying any money. Hello. I don't know if we're going to be able to sneak up on this guy in such open terrain, but we're going to try. He's probably going to clock eyes on me. I'm very, very visible right now. Just stream ad. Well, you think about TV, like TV advertising, compared to what you get on YouTube. With TV ads... Uh-oh. Yeah, that wasn't a good shot. That was in the back half of the animal. That was rubbish. Flesh wound. Now we'll ignore it. Push on. Yeah, I mean, I've been watching The Tunnel, which is like a TV series on Sky box sets and also on Now TV, I think it is. Really good crime detective program, love it. But I'm consciously aware of how many ads there are. Like, it's hilarious. You start watching it, and then after about 20 minutes, they break for ads, and it is just ad, 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 back to content. You're talking like 6 or 7 adverts, big ones. And then people on YouTube complain because they've got a 30-second advert. And you're like, are you serious? You've got a 45-minute video with a 30-second advert and you're complaining. No, I'm just going to use AdBlock. Okay, whatever. Whatever. You just saw a video about someone 3D printing a small castle with concrete. What, you can 3D print with concrete now? Ads are worse in the US. I know. I experienced that when I went to the US. They're pretty horrible. Like, they really are horrible. And the worst thing is, it's not just the amount of ads. It's the ferocity at which they cut them in. And the fact that almost every one of them is some kind of medical ad. And the side effects that they list on the medical ads are just... They blew my mind the first time I watched them. I think we're going to go over here and try and find coyote, because it all seems to be deer around here. Unless anybody knows if there's coyote around here, maybe. I don't know where we should be looking for coyote around Mount Leviathan. Exactly, PCT. It's exactly my thought. Like, I watch these adverts, these US medical adverts for, you know, some kind of treatment for something. And the side effects they list. I'm thinking to myself, who the heck buys that stuff? Listen to those side effects. They're worse than the actual problem you've got. Ardbug, thank you for $5. Speaking of ads, here's my compensation for being pesky. Lol. Thank you, Ardbug. Melcar, thank you for the resume. Mr. D, 37 months of nuttiness. Mikey with the 12 months. Already a year, time flies. Keep up the great streams. Thanks, Mikey. I've had quite a few 12-monthers. And quite a few 9-monthers. Now, the 9-monthers I can understand because they've probably subbed on yachts. Because that's roughly when yachts would be. But the 1-year subs obviously subbed, I think, subbed at Christmas. A year ago. You're on at least 13 different medications and the side effects are too many to list. I can imagine. I can imagine. The thing is, though, they list side... Wait, I'm not going up there. Let's be real about this. We're not going that way. That's just not happening. I forgot what I was going to say now. Never mind. Yeah, I've had a headache pill for which one of the side effects is a headache. I like that. That's genius. It's like taking treatment for diarrhea. And it says on it, may cause diarrhea. What? Mr. Sutherland, thank you for subbing. Welcome to the Net House, Mr. Sutherland. Cessna Pilot and Melcar, thank you for the resumes.
Happy anniversary.
No tracks around here, so I'm just going to rush through. Yeah, well, I think thing is, Baz, legally they have to list the side effects. However, because they cannot test a drug on every person, they don't know how you're going to react to it. So they have to list an awful lot of possibilities. In reality, you may not get any side effects, but they have to list them.
Happy anniversary.
And we'll go down here a bit. More like to get coyote down here than up there, I think. Well done, Impiers. Ferris is when they say, don't use this drug if you're allergic to this drug. I guess it must be similar chemical properties or something. Take meds for anxiety, and it does have a side effect of increased anxiety. It's insane. We're not having much luck finding coyote.
Welcome back, Nutter.
America's full of ambulance chasers. Oh man, people like that just worry me. Like, just do something useful with your life. Some tracks here. Let's go find out what they are. Goo! Thank you for the resume, Goo. I may have recently resub Stashby. Left leg limping 14 months. How school showing this anniversary may cause drowsiness or... What? Oh. Sorry, thank you, left leg. Stashby, 14 months. Hello, mate. Got a job with Toyota in Derby. Thanks for being here to make me laugh through tough times. Thanks for being such a genuine guy. Best community and best stream ever. Thank you, Stashby. Congrats, dude. You never know. The next time I buy the missus a Yaris, maybe you bolted something onto it. Let's try. I'll look over here. Not sent any tracks for coyote yet. Dartato, 2 years. Happy anniversary, dude. Golden Acorn. New Golden Nutter. Thank you, Paul, for all the excellent content over 2 years. Thank you for 2 years support, Darth. Wear that Acorn with pride, dude. That's some free XP. This looks like better terrain. Leviathan Volcano. Mount Leviathan is actually a dormant volcano. Created today, hosts a lake. Blimey. Yeah, I have seen the ads in American football. They are disgusting. In Germany, medical ads just say if you want to know about the risks, ask your doctor or read prescription that comes in it. Yeah, I mean, in the UK, they'll advertise and it'll say something like, you know, always read the label is a common thing, which nobody does. And the other one is, like, it'll say at the bottom of the advert, like, seek a doctor before beginning treatments or something like that. Or seek a doctor if you like want to see the side effects. Words to that effect. In America, though, they seem to have to read them all out. Because they're all like that. And I'm pretty certain these companies wouldn't voluntarily list out all the medical side effects unless they had to. Does your monthly sub just pop up on Twitch every month, or do you need to select a setting to remind me? If you sub with Prime, which I don't think you have, but if you sub with Prime, then you get no reminder. The best thing to do is set a reminder in your calendar every 30 days, then come back and do it, and just resub. If you've subbed the traditional way, as in with like a payment card or something, it will just do it automatically. So if you want to kind of fire and forget sub, do it the traditional way. If you want a bag of free sub every month and you've got Amazon Prime, do Amazon Prime, but you have to remember to do it. It will never remind you. This Leviathan is really like nothing here. James Peon, thank you for the resume. Julian Soul. Hello, Paul. Sir Paul McCartney. No, not really. Thank you, Julian. Jabadon, 3 months. Maybe it's just not the right time of day for this. But... Wow. You tell me how that moose could possibly see me. Uh-oh. Like, what was the warning call about? Wait a second. A moose with a load of deer in tow. How does that work? Oh, hey. Hey. Bang! And the deer is gone. Okay, it's not with a pistol, but I was getting a bit bored not hunting anything. So I'll put the rifle score up anyway. We're actually hunting coyote, but we're just not finding any. And it's massive overkill with this gun. I should be using the 270. Harry Slayer, 34 months. Happy Saturday, Paul. Keep up the great work. Thank you, Harry. Thank you for 34 months. 2 shots, 2 bodies. I'm like Whiteland. I never miss a shot. This is why you don't need a rangefinder. There's a rangefinder right there. Make that 3 shots, 3 animals. Right, let's grab these.
Aye.
Integrity 0, as expected. 100 XP. Cash reward. Rifle 35. Better. See, if I'd have shot it with the correct rifle, that score would have been a lot better. 73 XP. Notice how it's getting whiter and whiter. This is a bug in the Hunter. Which they still haven't fixed. Jules! Hello, mate. Hello, Jules. Where have you been, Jules? Not heard from you for ages. Chat dead? No. The deer is. See, a moose would be good. The rifle's perfect for moose. You thought Jules was always at Truckfest? It's only a female. Rubbish trophy rating. But it's free XP. 4 shots, 4 kills. Yeah, Jules, you wasn't the first delivery. Bon Jovi, look at that. Right lung, heart, and left lung. Now that is like the perfect kill. If that had have had, look at that. If that had been a proper male moose, that would have been a diamond kill. That is just slammed right through the vitals. A bug in the Hunter? Never. No. That was exactly what I was aiming for. Waiting for it to put its head down and then hitting it in the spine. However, this is doing nothing for the coyote problem. I don't get where these coyote are meant to be. I'm pretty certain they're not round the back here because it's just mountainous. So the only killing areas are like inside the mount itself or this bit. And if we go too far north, they're going to be outside of the zone, so we're not going to get the mission done. But I've not seen a single coyote track at all. And we've been all... we came out here, went all that way, through there, didn't see any coyote tracks. So are they in here? Or... Hey, cricketer. Well, The coyote tend not to go down to the water that much, I've noticed.
Aye, 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 aye.
Jules, I've been in a very dark place because of my mother's anniversary of her death. Oh, fair enough, Jules. Fair enough. Just not seen you around for, like, days. Weeks, even. Can't really push that way. Just too hilly. I mean, look at that. This is insane. Head towards the southern viewpoint, you'll come across the bug where you got 17 kills. You mean this one? I remember going here myself and seeing a bunch of, like, moose or something. But I'm specifically after coyote. And I don't think coyote are going to be here, are they? Sometimes around the woodland area on the southwest side. You mean down this bit? So getting to that's a pain. When did you become a sub, Daniel? I don't know. Did you get gifted one at Christmas, maybe? Well, I'm going to drive down to this waypoint and get off the quad and try and find the coyote that way. This is not the ideal terrain for quad biking, but I'm not walking this. It's just too far. No, there's no fuel in it, bloater. The only thing it has, if you look on the underneath the speed, is like a blue bar. That's the repair status. If you manage to hit too many things, it'll break. But you just request another one. Right, white means I've already done it, I think. Awesome. The quad is as bad as the Mako in Mass Effect. I've never played Mass Effect. And moose. Lean back. How are the physics? They're okay. They're not brilliant, but they're okay. It kind of slides around a bit. If you jump off cliffs, the physics are very weird. Like, you can jump off a bridge and you'll die. If you sit on your quad bike and jump off a bridge, as long as you land on your quad bike, you're fine. Deer tracked. Ooh, a moose resting zone. Bit of nighttime moose hunting, though. Really? As if. Can you die in this game? Yep. You just respawn, though. Death has no consequence in this game, apart from the animal. The problem with these little bushes is they're very well camouflaged. A lot of tracks around here. Good afternoon, Jack. That's a bit steep. Death reset your bonuses. Oh, you mean like your kill streak bonus? Well, there's got to be some consequence, I suppose. I mean, imagine if it was like, if you die, you've got to... your weapons take damage and it's going to cost you to repair them or something. That would be annoying. Oh, those little bushes are so annoying, you can't see them. A helicopter. There's no helicopters in the game. Train track. We'll just leave it there. Actually, that's a bit far down there. Let's
Welcome back, Nutter.
the worst idea in all the history of what bad ideas. There you go. Piece of cake. Clear out your bank account to have a huge loan to cover your medical costs. So I lost the context on that one, Ferret. It'd be cool if you could shoot animals from a helicopter. Yeah, on safari where there's like great open plains to go around, but not where there's loads of trees and stuff. Let's go inland a little bit. Oh, if you die in game, gotcha. Black-tailed deer. I don't think coyote... Why am I even doing this annoying mission? Spot 2 different coyotes. They are coming in from the east and spreading fast. That's what she's saying. There's almost a clue though, isn't there? Coming in from the east. I don't think they are, because this terrain is insane. No, I don't think there is, Devil Dude. Move up here. Maybe we can pistol this one. Going pretty well into the weekend. Woke up before my apartment caught fire. Wait, what? You haven't got an AMD, have you? I couldn't resist. Low-hanging fruit ferret. So what happened? Why did your apartment catch fire? And how come you woke up before it did so? Do you have a premonition? I'm playing on my own. The only risk with running an AMD is winding the key on the back a little too. No. It's nothing like Pay to Win Classic. Landy. Nothing like Pay to Win Classic. They learned a very hard lesson from that one. You buy the game and you can hunt everything, and the only restriction is as you level up, you unlock different weapons. So you have to learn to use a rifle before it'll give you the bigger rifle and so on. I have to say that some of the skill perks are a little bit OP. Some of the lures are achievable at far too high a level. Like, you've got to play the game for like 100 hours before you can lure a moose, that kind of thing. And the weapons don't seem to unlock in any kind of structured order. Like, it'll go, here's the basic bow, here's the next bow, and here's the one after that. It's on the moon. Good luck going getting that. It's basically, or like it'll say, you can get this bow, but the arrows that you need for it are on the moon. It's just a bit weird. I think that animal just decided to do one. Oh well. Resume mission. It is easy to find animals, definitely. They also started this thing at Christmas, which I don't know if they've carried on or not. No, it looks like they've... So they did this thing at Christmas where they had these, like, community things that you could do. So they had, like, daily quests, which they've not put any more in for. Weekly quests. And then they had this community where you could... like, if we all went out and did loads of one-shot kills, and it all added up to a certain amount, it unlocked this special edition rifle, which had a really nice engraved stock on it. And I've got it. It looks amazing. And I like stuff like that. The motor in your heater unit died sometime in the night. So trying to heat. Woke up to the place full of thin smoke and burnt electric. Eee! The smell of burning, like, cable is awful. Since it's minus 15 outside, is that what woke you up? The fact the heater's broken, it's minus 15. And you woke up and was like, wow, it's cold. What's the smell? Honestly, I'm going to give up on this coyote mission in a minute, because this is insane. I can't find a single one. No, don't spend tracking deer for 3 hours, especially when I need to get really close to it with a pistol. Smell what the temperature was what led me to the right direction, gotcha. It's good that your brain woke you up with the smell of smoke, because, I mean, people have died in house fires and they die in their sleep with the smoke. Like, they don't wake up. With no smoke alarm, they don't wake up. They just die in their sleep.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
Shot a deer in the back and it took off into the sky. Well, I had a bit before where I was pointing my pistol at a deer and it literally vanished. I was lining my shot and it went, just disappeared. I didn't teleport, didn't run off quickly, just disappeared. Also, they need to work on the physics in this game for the animals because they can move like they've got zero momentum. They can just go from 0 to 60 in the blink of an eye. You got a smoke alarm, but I think it was a frog and bone and water thing. Pretty strong. Yeah, your smoke alarm. You need to review that because your smoke alarm is the thing that's supposed to wake you up. Like my smoke alarm is really sensitive. Nope. Bored of that mission. Doc, travel to Lake Chila, harvest a white-tailed deer at night.
Welcome
Wait, there's another
back,
night mission, isn't there?
Nutter.
Travel to Balmont. The Big Coyote Tour. At least it doesn't list the
Happy
Leviathan in that.
anniversary, Nutter.
Man, all my harvest coyotes are 270. The mission sucks. Funny how carbon monoxide kills you, but carbon dioxide is used to extinguish fires. Well, carbon dioxide can kill you as well. Just not silently. Hunt them west and southwest of the cabin. What cabin? You mean this one? You mean here? Right, we're gonna go through there, and if I get to here without seeing a coyote, I'm done. I'm done with that mission. Or even a coyote track, or a coyote noise, or anything coyote related. Humans are not weak. Life is just fragile. You found them in the morning over there. Could also be a time of day thing. Oh my god, that was nearly full on rep. White-tailed deer running this way. See where they're going. I can hear footsteps. I don't know if they're just little critters or something. The game is gorgeous to look at, Ferret. Like, the foliage and the way it moves around. Like, the way it crushes down as well when you do this. The sunrises and sunsets. The weather engine is just amazing. Like, the actual engine of... You know, the rendering engine is just wonderful. The weakness of this game lies in the animal physics, I think. Like, the way they move is one of the weakest points. Their detection abilities are a bit hit and miss. And also, you'll just have situations like when I started where you'd be stood right next to a deer. And you just pop it. And then another one will appear next to you. Like, what's going on? It's that where the engine breaks down.